will say all they can to confuse you. They will pack music in pickups, disturbing you even when you are sleeping. Reminding you to remember the good works of this government. Let me add one thing, that no government can ever be 100% perfect. But the truth is, on the balance, our government done far better than these NDC guys. Desperate people, they believe in violence, insult, and lies. Recently, even in Kuniba, we were going for a thank you walk. They also said they are starting a demonstration. We decided to peacefully start our walk from Kuniba Junction, thinking that they will start at the Kunisek Junction and go ahead of us. The point is, if we had not exercised restraint, what would have happened to you? All they know is propaganda, insult, and all that. It is getting closer to elections. They will say all they can to confuse you. They will pack music in pickups, disturbing you even when you are sleeping. Reminding you to remember the good works of this government. Let me add one thing, that no government can ever be 100% perfect. But the truth is, on the balance, our government done far better than these NDC guys. Desperate people, they believe in violence, insult, and lies. Recently, even in Kuniba, we were going for a thank you walk. They also said they are starting a demonstration. We decided to peacefully start our walk from Kuniba Junction, thinking that they will start at the Kunisek Junction and go ahead of us. The point is, if we had not exercised restraint, what would have happened to you?
Enra budget, any economic policy era to forcing at the buy. Me chemo make us a fracadam. Me cano their boys better make us a settings budget because ko budget no na ehwe nim say anima be a 9b na aban be ho adwuma edi kan na ye pe nokredie wo Ghana sikasam baby o man ya ba be dupa nye propaganda nye campaign so ye kan ye to nwum da bi no krepa say ne Ghana ha na sikasam gina etosumi no na ye hwe say ye sikasam ankasa no ye be siesie ne ye 2020 after covid eba no ye sikasam hihimie ntine ye pese ye siesie ne ye etosumi ensa enema hia Ghana for pa tito we hwese ne enema bo ekosoro kakra adwuma nipa bibri epe adwuma school sem hospital sem agenda 111 infrastructure kwan ne ade kofo hwe nim se ubetumi aye hu bibi nti key issues anankofo ehwe ansana mo promises 273 economic promises nti sa ne ma 9 we na ye hwe edikan no kredie ne de now say before budget no ye primato force nso onhwe no amambe intro onhwe no amambe ye de ayera mahama na opeso hye ne so mbe say the economy has been criminally mismanaged na ne ma say chronic Ghana dane crime scene nti ye pem no and thankfully na Ghana Statistical Service 4 day so report aba Bank of Ghana for so de omde aba nti earlier no mo strategy ni so mo ko national economic dialogue no ma be kan say na niema nye nti o say omo ye so mo ko dialogue akoyesa no mantumi anye omo ko dialogue no na fi sa asem no ne kan ye omo den because how kan obi abebisa say na say Ghana Statistical Service say ntisa say Bank of Ghana say ntisa so mantumi anye propaganda ni bebre ho nti no ba na so gitum say oman no wo hwe terminal report wo de fa ne say adwuma ye nyina 2024 na ahotre no eba form no oman no mpuntu san be gina 5.7%. Kai hunu say NDC fi abem 2016 yewra mahama ojaye 3.4%. 3.4 no na efri babia yewra mills edi efi be 14% in 2011 abra oil buy otibaya bedu 3.4 ena ye be so ye so mu ye pagya de cost 7 in the first 3 years average 7 ana asem ye beto yen eto yen afie san start biom say ye cheche no for nti afie ne twato no 2024 no Ghana Statistical Service abechirem say ampa MPP4 besi on boys come je adwuma mu ye ye sisi ni na o mine to mpon 5.7% or hanchi chemu enum echiri ponzo nti na afia to force ndi ntro ho enye e wo so ogitum na unya gie no tum so Ghana Statistical Service force na chese o mani sika nyina bedu 1.2 trillion ye kra na ye target 1 trillion MPP nyankopon onayo ba omi nyankopon onayo nti ade na ye target 1 trillion no e be wie 1.2 trillion na chese sika sem na kosoro e kosoro so a na chese ye kansunsanso eso ate enura budget any economic policy a yera to forcing e de buy no me chiremu ameka say e frakadam me kano their boys better say ameka say e settings budget because ye ko budget ni mo na ye hwe nim say anima be e9 bi ena aban be ye ho adwuma edi kan ne ye penukredie wo Ghana sikasam baby o mine ya ba bi dupa nye propaganda nye campaign so ye kan ye to nwum da bi no krepa say ne Ghana ha ne sikasam gina etosumi no na ye hwe say ye sikasam ankasa no yebesiesie ne ye 2020 after covid eba no yesikasem hihimie ntine ye pese yesiesie ne ye etosum yensa enema hia Ghana fo pa tito hwese ne anema bo ekosoro kakra adwuma nipa bibri epe adwuma school sem hospital sem agenda 111 infrastructure kwan ne ade kofo hwe nim se ubetumi aye hu bibi nti key issues anankofo ehwe ansa na mo promises 273 economic promises nti sa ne man 9 we na ye hwe edikan no kredie ne de now say before budget ye pemato force nse onhwe no man be intro onhwe no man be ye de ayera mahama na opese o hye ne so mbe say the economy has been criminally mismanaged na near say crime ke Ghana dane crime scene nti ye pem no and thankfully na Ghana Statistical Service 4 day so report aba Bank of Ghana for so de omo de aba nti earlier no mo strategy ni so omo ko national economic dialogue no ma be kan say na niema nye nti o say omo ye so omo ko dialogue akoye sa no mantumi anye omo ko dialogue no na afi sa asem no ne kan ye omo den because wo kan obi abebisa say na say Ghana Statistical Service say entisa say Bank of Ghana say entisa so mantumi anye propaganda ni bebre ho nti no ba na o so gitum say o man no wo hwe terminal report wo de fa ne say adwuma ye nyina 2024 na ahotre no eba form no o mine mpunto san be gina 5.7%. Kai hunu say NDC fi abem 2016 yera mahama ojaye 3.4%. 3.4 no na efri babia yera mills edi efi be 14% in 2011 abra oil buy otibaya bedu 3.4 ena ye be so ye so mu ye pagya de cost 7 in the first 3 years average 7 ena asem ye be to yen eto ye na afie science start biom say ye cheche no foforo nti afie ne twato no 2024 no Ghana Statistical Service abechirem say ampa MPP for besi on boys come je adwuma mu ye ne sesini na o mine to mpon 5.7%. O hanchi chemu enum echiri ponzo nti na afia to force ndi ntro ho enye e wo so ogitum na unya je no tum so Ghana Statistical Service for say na chese o mine sika nyina bedu 1.2 trillion ye kra na ye target 1 trillion MPP nyankopon onayo ba omi nyankopon onayo nti ade na ye target 1 trillion no e be wie 1.2 trillion na chese sika sem na kosoro e kosoro so a na chese ye kansunsanso eso ate
on my part permit me to reiterate following social infrastructure that I have undertaken with the aim of building an economic empowerment for job creation and for transformation of our community. 1. 3 secondary schools are coming up to add up to UNICEF. 1 at Insuechi, 2nd at Atetu, and the 3rd one at New Winneba. 3 more libraries are also coming up. 1 big library at low cost, another at Jetakro, directly opposite the Divisional Police Command, and a multi-purpose ICT facility at Osbompenyi. And let me thank the Osbompenyi chief and the Atetu chief. Of course, Osbompenyi chief himself was a former municipal chief executive. He's been very supportive. He readily gave the land. We pray that we will continue to work as a people and ensure that we have a peaceful election. A reminder to those of you who are foot soldiers, who are busy with the politics in our communities. We, the political class in parliament, are friends to each other and one another. We do not fight, we engage each other. So if you are here and you are going to pull a knife because somebody disagrees with you, I'm sorry. When things go bad, you may not find that politician who is a beneficiary of your conduct following you. The political party may even disown you. So let's be careful. Yensheye. Kebmemi kebi onya cherko, onya mansotwe, oya adwentre. Se wunni anyi onya adwena, wasazini de ibetretre nsem. Onye dama bri no obi baka de obi fi ha obi mfi ha say ya won yo iye futu yo iye gomo yo iye wangare yo ye nyina ya azukor say Christian yo Muslim yo ekwa kanko say suma bosumo ye nyina ra Nyankopɔn krona woman kaka yo de obatan kroni yemba na kebemi kebi no yemfa kona yezibafa ma yankaye tutu sembia azebache na aka ye wenyi gwase se fi da wo party bim na eye bibi na zama upenyi bi nenyu age na wape wasama asam towa openyi onzi wechi
eno ana ni bre wo msene na o che no yewura mahama wo so so enye kudita ene ma na ba in fact unya overwhelming endorsement Ghana kema minke dia mamu ne die twa yefuma no bia so na no yakwakwa chiri cocaine worth $150 million ai free takrade ba sachi baako na sachi kitufo na bi enimu de cameras ne journalist koye e wo supplement na yewura eti for bi was suspicious flight via Ghana no owo nyina so se e illicit drugs no mefa koye aban anu yi a ode baaye oposu kwache nsem ode baaye ni video ne plane tail number ne de ba nya test entro no di in fact video baako ko ode baaye e ba be de kwambo se nya Ghana ha na sa video no ko mu twa no na ya sha da fa camera si engineers so ni etwa mu video te se ne ase na ye nim ne e ba bi nti ye sha da nya video we eti 7 years ye check flight itinerary no olu plane baako ko ampo oposu kwache kwa kan se in see Ghana for the past 3 months ko anu plane ko enti ye after the car who si plane ye be sie twema ko ba bi na nya type problem eno nko na afa engineers be ten so mu betu ewie ye no so ba bi e kon anko na sa call back to ba bi e free ba kam ya ko ese ba bi e kuma na o me fa de no samra no o no sa call ya you Mahama exhibited wisdom as a leader whilst ne katama for no exhibited childishness who penny on him poakasa na wo ne chairman so de wo ni o hinya ade that is why I'm saying that the opposition party must be silent o man penny na mu abekasa we are suffering in the no. Now, what the cancer has if you want to win, you'll be at no good into for your so and at no good in crack when you're dancing and you crack. Now, narcotics control board, almost deputy boss or something can be and I have no company will no could be any. Now, take a letter be a Ghana airport for the buy. Eminem got the ferry. All Ghana airport in the same letter. Who will say, and you're not responsible for the plane at the banner. So, investigation here, a Ghana civil aviation. But in that same letter, no what conclusion but there were no illicit drugs found on the internet. I didn't know human and Tena in the Bonnie BA. Some George war position was playing the Aquatamali and Aquacoy and my Bonnie video ambulance Mukoye. Or since I play after a few over Kumasi and I started in my Bonnie video ambulance Obicino. Then I can come in some that is why we are called a commission of inquiry because already no more autonomy investigation now. Omukoma Buarada. Again, I see that the MCAS no, then I'm fighting Nayanko, someone the Nico, and the Yana Monsway in Pengumoka, and once you call Oment me even arrest warrant, you saw Moment because in Kawako court talk about arrest warrant. Then Kakota the Tachro and answer institution be a bay issue, even arrest warrant in Biano. Your because I want to say, you pay or a member of parliament, Mraquan the form. I don't know one comment speaker.
Oh, thereby is a press conference of Parliament on the 1st of April. Defense and Interior Committee for a press conference. So it's a Parliament committee for a press conference. The Defense and Interior for a press conference. And I am a Reverend Team for Joanne Dano no Kasai. No Chiabaya dream in an Emma and Sabia Ekoswa. Na yes, a buying and yet a full scale investigation. In fact, we become public inquiry. Senior, and my best corner, and by a public inquiry. The seminar Bakoni sa gold and easy kaya omsum kuhu or sapi my normal large beer, Abisi Nayente Hushre. Bako $350 million, that is about 5 billion cedis of cocaine, Omoche or Central Region Kwanoso. Now Bako aeroplanes me nubia, if you free islands beer, cocaine beer, Chirinki or Ebefa Ghana. Be Bejina have 4 or 5 days near the Ansaneko. The minority on the Defense and Interior Committee cast are buying him, normal Ukrainian daddy. Sada Norman Penny issue statement say only a agree or say investigation until security agencies no only number one investigation no. Nuna the spokesperson about on this investigation no crowd here. No more information that na team for no cancer no crown no on so being scapegoats or a sofumoko now them or a clown and kick on there. No be the whistle blowing information about the Monre Namunre. I feel the mafia said the dinner term see a bunch of the information baba investigation no crowd near Bume here. I feel a buy investigation on the buyer no half a year no credit. Into perhaps our weekend in team near die for mobile on team but literally must oh there be way they correct way they correct. And them say I'm buying the book for Christ said I'm saying no matter to no TV so mobile who say they are all cano and no correct.
ɛno anɔpa yɛ hɔ yɛn ka bi nhyɛ mu yɛte ya ne sɛ mmerante bi akɔ ne fie hɔ kurekure ne adeɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛkyɛ na kɔ yɛn nyinaa yɛ rush kɔ MPs bɛyɛ 30 plus yɛkɔ fie hɔ a ampanyampa mmerante abetiri akɛse kurekure AK-47 ɔmo ekura pistols na ɔmo ahyehyɛ ntade bi asɛ ninjafoɔ atade ɔmo akatakata ɔmo anim ɔmo nipa na ohu obi hyɛ nika na ɔhyɛ bulletproof vest na obi gyina car wei so na obi gyina sɛ ɛyɛ asɛm bɛyi ni adan a ɔmo sɛ yɛsɛ yɛn bɛkyɛ no mmra wana sɛ yɛn bɛkyɛ no mmra wei bɔ wei din na wei abɔ wei din sɛ yɛsɛ yɛn bɛkyɛ no mmra wayɛ dɛn na yɛn bɛkyɛ no mmra sɛ waka asɛm bi a oni nyina so wɔ nti yɛn bɛkyɛ no mmra say how minority caucus a press conference I can't say ban hwe mu a mo bɛkye spokesperson ne say oni nyina so tie ne afenyo marking anodom prayer Habib abno say Asare lawyer bafo miankasa meka ho bi John Dako ye nyinara lawyers fo ahodo atachia mu MPs ne bisa mranche ne say okay wo da anya hwe kra no mo warrant wo enfa ba ko asem mo ka say ne say ono ogina ho do ye warrant na oye senior officer anti oye warrant any esre ne say menu aho brasiem lawyer for be duminu ne gudem ha say ye ne mmra no ye nim the conditions under which a senior officer it to me executive search without a warrant. And yes, our conditions ni bini. Nti any deal, won't me encourage say wo ujina ho no we warrant.
The case agbana ka say so far. The abano of the details the petition out. Like as a matter. Sometimes ago some agency was on radio, TV, everywhere talking about the petition, the contents of the petition, what the president did, and justifying why, in his view, no, it was right. Say, the case is just in the case for her to answer. Various aspects of the proceedings have already been public. That's to start with. Secondly, even before opinion published it, 52% of the people in the nation want the Chief Justice out. I didn't know say Chief Justice position. Maybe they say they determine whether the Chief Justice is popular or not popular. It will be occupied officer, Speaker of Parliament, and Chief Justice. Not every month, a month for your post that you have to be suspended. Is that the basis for determining whether the Chief Justice will stay in office or to go? And what is happening in Ghana? It's unprecedented. Seriously. Indeed, that's the case. And I say, the petition almost based on that, Chief Justice. Then let's say it in a way that the whole nation will know. And which are constitutional, apart from Article 146, every other provision on hearing of the matter, whether in court or before a committee, requires that such a hearing should be in public. Commission of Inquiry and Proceedings from Article 278 onwards. Article 281 stipulates that yes, such proceedings should be in public. And it is only on grounds of public safety or other or risk of harm to public safety or other. There's a proceedings here in camera. Same thing. Article 19 clause 13 also adjudicating authority in your court. Into the first area court and says the proceedings should not be in public. And we think that it's about time we interpreted Article 146. Now come to the determination whether indeed sub provisional it excludes public hearing. In my view, except first we must determine say the case the proceedings should be in camera. Why not a sub provisional a bond home by a board judge home by judge na try no home by. Because maybe I say we be back, oh judge you over Jimmy, judge we no me ye share, judge we consent, judge we see. In order to ensure so such sensitive allegations are not tried in public, but behind me cancer seminar. So let it be heard in camera. What I'm doing now is no different at all from what I was saying. But what is actually more curious, and it's a council for petitions. We are NDC lawyers. Very serious matter. So Wafa, Tafiskata, I said lawyer President Mahama lawyer, 2020 election petition. So senior NDC figure, lawyer President Mahama lawyer 2020. The same Tafiskata also, apart from President Mahama's lawyer, or a lawyer for Daniel Furi. And it's the same Tafiskata who is trying to remove the CJ from office. And they are very, very wrong. Someone for a concept. Now, Tado, sorry. Honestly, NDC for lawyer the past 8 years. Honestly, one of the lawyers. And there's a Ghana for a show us later. Now, back up honestly, NDC Nipa, he was working in President Mohammed's office before Muhammad Elusi last time, and recently very popular because of the activities against Akufo-Addo. So Shema, I think there's a lot of fairness and injustice worked against the woman. And as I said, it's about time that people who really have a conscience and a good heart in the country stand for what is right.
Okay. All right. Mami kwa humana somrana yene Ura Henry Nana Boache eni enkomo or a national organizer edema the New Patriotic Party. And Rami who said any abre. I'm the Jesus mukuye nyina na mochi nyina menkwe. Nana mache.
Kwa kumujuzo
Na ohuna mu yede.
Ghana fo nyina da huru.
Ai. Na ai endra yehu se na wani abre a wo ko ti ebeti ne dikan yema mo ayiko as national party any anamutu a any quick mobilization amutimi ye mo ayiko ne ebuma baso any adwuma mo ye na
oku medase eno na ni bre wo mse na o che no ye wo asambe na ayeko Ghana ha Yerua Mahama wo so hu se enye kudita ene ma ne ba yo enye kudita. In fact, we have overwhelming endorsement from Ghana for Ghana. Kemamin kedia memu ne die twa fuma no bia so. Na no ya kwakwa chiri cocaine worth $150 million. Ai free takradeba. Sachi ba ko na sachi kitu for na die animu dey cameras ne journalist ko e was happy man. There no $350 million value dollars o. Ena Yerua it for your suspicious flight via Upper Ghana. Or in your source, a illicit drugs no mefakoe. A buy anu year or the buy, Opusuka change some more the buy any video name, plane, tail number, near the test and so nodi. In fact, video back called the buy a baby baby comes in Ghana. And I saw video no come. Now, Yasha for camera engineers so. Ni check all video to send answer ye nim ne e baby nti yen hye da video we it is 7 years ago. Yes, checking right itinerary no olu plane ba ko kwa po fusu kwa chupa kan say in see Ghana in two for the past 3 months kwa no plane ko in two ye yes em so mo yes service no say in two crowd but the car o si plane ye be sie twema ko ba bi na nya ayi type problem. And you have and on you have engineers better so mumbitu. Ewi no so baby akon anko. Bogu ba so temi ba. Bogu
me ha miti.
Owi so baby a plane yes ye kon so anko. When I start call back to baby free ba. Na come ya kwa say baby yes man na o to so o me fa de no samra no. O no sa call ya. So already abaika tamafo no. Yerua Mahama exhibited wisdom as a leader. Whilst the Katamapono exhibited childishness. Oh, penny or him Poakasa. Now, one is chairman all the only on him.
We na mikro muhini na ebri o se na jankwasi makasa wi na anko bia so ntiase. Na ohina kasa wi anko bia wo ye hwan.
Wo ye hwan. So won tiase. Wait, that is why I'm saying that the opposition party must be silent. So, man, penina mo the kasa. We are suffering no. Now what the kasa say musi. If you want to mun no bia to no gu into for so and at no ko no crack. When you dance here and no crack. Na cottage control board or deputy boss so that can send me and some no cramp no could be any na afi na say let be a Ghana airport for the buy. Emenim guate em ferry. O Ghana airport in the same letter. Eya na kwaku read ma onko fontia.
Enra me read ni nyina me echi.
Yes, we will say and you na responsible for the plane e be ba no. So we hwehwem. So by investigation here Ghana civil aviation be boa.
I know correct.
But in that same letter no what conclude say but there were no illicit drugs found on the internet. Ade enye wadwuma na esi na wo hu ye. Tena induboni bi e di so. Some George wo position o si plane bi akotamale na akwa yi animaboni bi de gu ambulance mu koye o si sa plane na ta fi oba kumase na sa be yi animaboni bi de gu ambulance mu sa obiche no ni akaka bin sama ye wa ban mu na ni akaka bin sama no na atem we a wo si hwehwe mu no that is why we are called a commission of inquiry That because already no more auto investigation now. Omo komo buara da anameboa.
Okay. Because yati fellows who scratching yati Ghana airport for statement.
Yes.
Nakok for deputy commissioner no. And also yati krani atem didi a odi di revenue team for Johnny Ade. But president ne can say you should collaborate and investigate.
Exactly.
One can say monko intimidate ni pano.
Exactly. Asemi nyana kwa bono tofano. Again, I see that the no, we will not agree.
Is propaganda, insult, and all that. It is getting closer to elections. They will say all they can to confuse you. They will pack music in pickups, disturbing you even when you are sleeping. Reminding you to remember the good works of this government. Let me add one thing, that no government can ever be 100% perfect. But the truth is, on the balance, our government done far better than these NDC guys. Desperate people, they believe in violence, insult, and lies. Recently, even in Kuniba, we were going for a thank you walk. They also said they are starting a demonstration. We decided to peacefully start our walk from Kuniba Junction, thinking that they will start at the Reserve Junction and go ahead of us. The point is, if we had not exercised restraint, what would have happened to you? All they know is propaganda, insult, and all that. It is getting closer to elections. They will say all they can.
25.9 Movement Television. So if I'm Gordon Asare-Bediako program within the Ghana team. And then you may know so Ghana team aba betina se. Yene won kran potem ha de me be kura wo hwe ye. And now UT free from social media, but in show at me no ka say 7:21, but around 5 o'clock and na high kukum limli and he will say so na air to ding ye hwe mu no so na from Sakumondo Estate Spenters Road Holmo eba no 18 junction motorway so nyina eba nyina no that's around 4 p.m. no and na iso ne start ye enti sha de migini mini be kura wo se nyame kopon adom wo be ultimate be fake kama dia unru fe so a ye kakra kakra because traffic abakrum light be dudu across the country and across the capital traffic lights na dundum ti anwa careful e kwan so aye tro e dia obi drufi and now person a free ahead say iso na ato ninti no wunya enru fe e dia obi drufi kakra na nti ye nhwe se die esitie yebemo bibia akwaba bi once again and yebedi kobo bebre ewo dwumadi ayedi so enipa bebre atoba ha kakra ma frefre abusa ye and around 3:30 dem jeni mo honoma na trotro driver bi etwam ho an wo tem no say god na da bela mbeba ewo frequency no so just a radio time na beba ene seja otimi fo otimi wa oroka wafo abeti banyame ya do eden beba enche we know say enche bia no yebeba enti no obika monta muchuku 2 days ago, that was Monday, me share will be was one with free fintem ya no tina wotie radio wa sana wodi wodru na dwumam na say no radio ni mental was ni data de ene ye de ne kapa because we use data and the movement television Facebook or YouTube it was here de ne kapa me nyame adom ye betua dachi se MPP ba ba mu nyame adom 2028 aba papa beba ense papa beba ntino ibetua ka until the one fan checking. I'm sure say you may also be going through the same challenge, but kakra nti ene no once again ibedi enkombo na me kuta krata bi wo ha se no mu a free President John Dramani Mahama, Office of the President, was an invitation to civil society organizations, that CSOs, engagement on illegal mining. The engagement is scheduled as follows. Nyame aduma ifiada was Friday 3rd October 2025 12 noon Jubilee House. Na Dr. Callistus Mahama edede sakrate babontin. Eti Galamsey asema eka kani nyina no. President Mahama say ohia adwen. Ohia adwenkyere. Ohia afutuo because he is bereft. Mamen kan profu bi maminti. The president is bereft of ideas of solving the Galamsey menace. President Mahama is bereft. Bereft in a B-E-R-E-F-T. He is completely bereft of ideas of how to solve the Galamsey menace. Indeed, the president may even be complicit. President Mahama may even be complicit in the ongoing Galamsey activities at ECOSOM. He's complicit. I may even have to change my stance. He's not bereft of ideas, but he is complicit. Galamsey ECOSOM nyine, ECOSOM Ghana nyine. President Mahama ni muhubi. Me meka me fancy mopa momachi misisiye meka. Because President Mahama ni muhubi. Kali Bishop Conference for so mukosia, Kali Bishop for so mukosia no. Omo so mukosia no mo ka Galamsey asem no. President Mahama yi ni ato nchen. Say Galamsey say yensuo wo yi ni ato nchen. Galamsey say asase wo yi ni ato nchen. Galamsey say forest wo yi ni ato nchen. Galamsey no a ekoso no emframa all social vices nyina ekoso Galamsey areas. President Mahama yi ni ato nchen. Muka bia no ka ni say ye pesika, Ghana pesika, Ghana pe gold, Ghana pe gold, Ghana pe gold. Why would I not say the president is complicit? He is. And then President Mahama ama ne secretary actual krata say Ghana fo nyina CSOs Emra Jubilee House yami aluma efia da wia no medi komo medwendwene emfa ekwanya wombefa so na yetu Galamsey ase echese President Mahama wote wosisi no Ghana nyina ye president no wonimu kwan a wode Galamsey befa so sa na ase kire because so far we implement a single policy bia on Galamsey and what failing no ka say me ye na anye yenti ese de ise amu nyina mombra the word chen say President Mahama has no idea. He has no solution. Don't pile so benye sika ewo Galamsey mu na gold board enye sika na ka say afedie gold deposits yenya say eno ano no. Hwe list amekuta wa ha bebreo ene omusa akosi awia 12 o'clock lunch bekoso Ghana yakobo kegu because President Mahama ni mukwa kro so faso no to Galamsey ase but what said that as wenim obwa don't trust him. Meba listen to say ba me ko magika krabi ebra na President Mahama ye vice president now Professor Mills ye president and Galamsey etu atese ewo man Ghana mu. He was a vice president. Professor Mills try say obetu Galamsey ase anya ye and wo ya obi up till now obi anim kwakora fa so ma Professor Mills efrim obi anim. President Mahama be president September no August no be president no July rather September and wo ye critical policy statement ewa Accra International Conference Center me could be some be okay kind or make promise over promise. I still said there's going to be a new Jerusalem in Ghana. Ufili obeyes President Ankasa 2013 and a Galamsey tia te se o my Ghana mu e course wa na what tax force be Foreign Affairs Ministry ka ho environmental ministry ka ho environment ministry ka ho defense ministry interior ministry about 7 ministries. Dear last konkon and say honorable Mahama Yarega and we environment minister what can say strategy ya President Mahama aban ediaba between 2012 and 2016 some of fight Galamsey no o ma faili interfere yenyai emu obia enkotu Galamsey na so far as say gold no sha asase according to Mahama Yarega no gold sha asase nko ade ye nkofo bi heritage nko ade gold ombetu eti o mining hwe kwahofo bi befa so ama nkofo akotu gold no Mahama Yarega as then environment minister 2016 President Mahama was the president. They gave up the fight. Then comes in Nana Akufo-Addo aban. Nana Akufo-Addo be a president 2017 na and Akufo-Addo pressure to so Nana Akufo-Addo fight Galamsey and now also he caved in. Of course, we're concerned. Second assassin yensuo and your first na yes say no. Na de yane say an MPP DBNT. Baby I will be drew be obi beka cho say MPP doesn't have the moral right. Because MPP Babaimu 2017 to 2024 yentime antu Galamsey ase. And so we don't have the moral right to talk about Galamsey now. Busani say when it comes to moral right there NDC rather doesn't have the moral right. Because it was during their term and we introduced Galamsey ya illegal mining na heavy equipments echo insume na bi ni Ghana. So rather omo ni moral right no. Ene President Mahama aba hwe wa twokrata ten say Cali Bishops Conference, Christian Council of Ghana, Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, Office of the Chief Imam, Ghana Muslim Mission, Edeben, Arocha Ghana, Imani Ghana, IDEG, that's Institute for Democratic Governance, CDD, Center for Democratic Governance, no development rather, Responsible Cooperative Mining and Skills Development Program, Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey, Media Coalition Against Illegal Mining, Eco Conscious Citizens, University Teachers Association, Face the Country Now, Star Ghana Foundation, Center for Democratic Transition Ghana, Ghana Chamber of Mines, Ghana Africa Center for Energy Policy, Abantu for Development, Netright, Wakam Ghana, Ghana Bar Association, Law Society of Ghana, African Women Lawyers Association, National Association of Law Students, National Association of Law Students, and we have Ghana Bar Association, and we are having National Association of Law Students, laughable. Then what's it day? National Union of Ghana Students, Graduate Students Association of Ghana, Association of African Women Lawyers in Development, West African Network for Peace Building, Integrated Social Development Center, others ISODEC, Alliance for Social Equity and Public Accountability, Media Foundation for West Africa, Center for Extractive and Development Africa, Coalition of CSOs Against Illegal Mining, Institute of Economic Affairs, Africa Center for Economic Transformation, Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition, Natural Resource Governance Institute, Nature and Development Foundation, CASA Initiative Ghana, Chamber of Petroleum Consumers, Ghana Integrity Initiative, Ghana Journalists Association, Sen Ghana, Action and International, Center for Active Learning and Integrated Development, Ghana Anti-Corruption Campaign Coalition, Stranek Africa, Amnesty International, Ghana Federation for the Disabled, Concerned Citizens of Atiwa Landscape. Me patro mofa asawo for Ghana Asawa Association mofa nka ho. me patcho mo fa asawo fo nka wo na ye hu sa afa dia ade na asi hwe listen me boy yi listen tita me boy mo na mo fa Ghana asawo association mo fa ka ho ba ko bi so ho Ghana Alcoholics Association de no o mo so mo rensa Ghana Alcoholics de Association mo fa mo so nka ho mo fa nka ho hey we enkosi aga. Interestingly, me who chiefs crampodin interestingly. Again, President Mahama, it is not that you don't know what to do. You know what to do, but you don't want to do what you want to do. Look, now I say I will share media for, and the media for the busa will say, and then my air swing. I then now won't declare state of emergency. Said the Amukano position. No. Response of President Mahama Demai say he was reluctant. He was reluctant. Me pacho Baki pacho she said the word reluctant. Number you who the meaning of the word reluctant. President Mahama told the world, say he was reluctant to impose state of emergency. Oh baby, yeah, Galamsey no. Me person yen sha they say e said the word reluctant back ipacho can come minti.
Yes,
source ne hefa.
We dictionary.
Okay.
Oxford dictionary.
Oxford.
Or say
be a present go for school no.
Yes, reluctant describes someone who is hesitant, unwilling or resistant to taking action or making a decision.
Three key words.
Yes.
Hesitant, unwilling
or resistant. So no dear onye na adwen kra say
hesitant che say go fa be ka che de say we hu hia ba so wonye hesitant.
Yes.
Unwilling say one person wo ye. And the third one
resistant.
Resistant. Just a muka bia no abagu.
Yes.
Okay, bia no abagu. Apetampe. Menye. That is President Mahama for you. Galamsey way, or person fight or be fight according to the Sam George Kai was say just 1 week.
Definitely.
And don't forget say President Mahama saka Ghana for you na say oba bemwa within 4 months. Obetu Galamsey say. And then 1st October, month of my birth. 10th month of the year, October 1st, fight against Galamsey. Where are we? We've lost it completely. And you be a home kobo straight away. You realize why MPP internal matters. You be can wasem. Nampacho. Yen you use DSTV. Me use to be to make media. Me can't me make us more use DSTV because me use to be. Yen you use DSTV. Yateso anasi enteso. Yateso anasi enteso. According to Communications Minister Sam George, Ekache Ghana for se wonu de ade a what say South African company Multi Choice. Ya omle operate DSTV no say what say omo say omo nteso na emomu no package no omo me bia ka ho. Enti sa wo compact omo de be compact plus wo se omo de be compact plus omo de be premium say this wo say de ade wo chi wo wi ase no won ka se wo per value addition say mo fa bi nka ho na mo ade wo pa ne say yente price no so. Now today what do we have? And then ye wo enwe che wo ye press conference no he fan wo ka se ate so wan ka se ate so was say omudi biake ka ho. Meanwhile you promise the whole country. Say obetiso me bacho me wa wo hwe me wa wutie me hyew. See abeti DSTV so. Any see data beba form. Any see your calls or your calls are yentete credit basa any DSTV dey na kehiam. Any panu do use data wo Ghana and do also share DSTV subscribers. Any panu do a use call your telephone calls. You do also share DSTV subscribers. So priority how I don't know how you prioritize things. I get the here Ghana food deal. The here Ghana for one say you better cement so. anameboa the Ghana for say better petrol so anameboa petrol so e better no ye na aban what influence because ya the taxes atoto aban taxes atoto so ama ye treat ska basa if the government is so minded that one we do taxes no na fu wo mra from na cement bo mra from e hold the be say yes the government is doing something but someone said them ko tan them say yo all of a sudden na price DSTV na minister muya cabinet minister muya wona muya back and forth banter sa na bana begu ani mase and matum mama mu date yam dia cham matu DSTV ejo se ba mintum mate interministerial mate committee bi yenhwehwe wo peden wo gu ho ni mase. What you promised Ghanaians, you failed to deliver to the Ghanaians. True. What you promised Ghanaians, no, when the men deliver. And then when they see what the DSTV and the yacht, obey one of the yacht 10 pesos. Rather no, a yibi kakana ababe kan say. Ebia ka channels be 5 won't me sha e dey about account by no polo almost in 3 months time almost review almost in 3 months time. In fact no pay ya ye dey use DSTV kwhwe yi na no they contradicted what Sam just said yesterday, but I think about 2-3 hours ago about 7:40 enti be 3 hours ago and on the buy say oh this is a revised na rather no the minister kind no. However 3 months time the review means can go up or it can come down. What are you saying? Eventually you have turned out say I feel the unqualified chief spokesperson for DSTV. I feel was some bechiche omo mu use Nigeria for some judge we be actually baki akwaba yanko
wapenyi biaboko
nyame adum ahodi wo.
First of all, I'm here. My brother Festus. They be a or wound to me pa.
Okay.
I say me ba I'm here also man.
Me jeno so.
Na aban we ankasa no won. So wo ka o mo asema. Ya na ye din because who ni me we say asi fikura. Ya ti o man we mu. E na o mo amobae. Settings aban we bae no. O mo say omo set committee omo ba ye omo ya na say yes set committee ana say be relaunch project MPP for aye omo set committee bi a friend no anti-flood task force okay. Deputy chief of staff stand up down.
Oh sir,
yes, president kura call site ni bi so omo de kalabule ya
anti-flood task force
anti-flood task force no so that omo hwe na omo to nyoma because say see experience is you to so that we can curb some of this flood it is what you man enumere me free procuracy na ba
and why are the password in bedru here one break
udu bridge procuracy bridge no e kwa chimota outside na one hwe ye kra wo use picanto na so no kra betumi de car no ko you show no betumi de car no ko somewhere last 2 weeks okola nche nkoko nketenkete program na okufie no atomic dancing wo inso yiri fan ne convoy na ordinary president ankasa
so okofa issue
yes
wo westlands wo
yes inti aban we ankasa no omonye nkrofo a omudi ne kre e kire ganafo na galamsey nsema enne yegusu kei me kra ya me wanwa because omu create impression no time na omu opposition say omunya ba ye na omu abeso ano solutions no e ya ade omu ye den omu what da wodada inti ganafo nye de ento abana mom na ganafo to abana mom a omunya ba ye na do roll out their solutions to get this canker fixed. It's in the engagement being na president you can want them. Your opposition Sam George elder Sam na te George ya o kan want them ya e be catch there say president aye the taxpayers money etua ne kano or ye commander of chief of Ghana forces he can end Galamsey within 1 week and don't ba mu 9 months ni then you see and this time around president you know your commander in chief of Ghana forces bio. He's the same person. President Nankasa Kachire say it's the responsibility of President Akufo-Addo to fix Galamsey. And that's all my president. So it is his responsibility to make sure this canker is fixed once and for all.
Yeah.
Mirror of Justice, Foreign Minister, Honorable Ablakwa. Etna,
Mirror of Lies.
Etna Metro TV. We must say, you declare state of emergency, even if we declare it for 10 good years. What's now Metro TV?
Okay. It's a video scene now.
He even went to the extent, say, on my 15 acute pointer, you better be the solve Galamsey. Or catch the President Akufo-Addo says, I hope say, Ampa, Ukutia Galamsey, may mouth 15 points. And as I will roll a point here, Ubekutia Galamsey in 10 term cry. None them about him. Who can obey President, you know? Eh? Ubaba catch the say, Presidency is going to wage a war against Galamsey. Any winning. Warning. Hey, any Sanka one wage war the Anka say. By this time, you better half you will mind with him. What's the way you want to warn him? The same Samokudo Tablakwa.
After say, Omukonya helicopter, you know.
Yes.
Obekasai was saying yes. I can confirm to you.
The president is going to wage
at a cabinet meeting. The president is going to wage an unrelenting war against Galamsey never seen in the history of Ghana before. That what you say so exasperated. What you settings. Ablakwa. Jeez.
Say no you who to me. Settings in Kwana Kabanwe. Our minister for lands and natural resources. Honorable Kofi Amabua. Ono nkasa onu GH1 for year interview. What we should declare state of emergency. Because baby Galamsey Edru no. That is the only thing that can solve.
Say let us declare it. Declare state of emergency. Oh goodness.
Even education minister Kraka then declare emergency and then not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. In same way Yamoka Ekoti constitution Ekoti the the 2 minimum. I can boldly say Galamsey yade bakwa Ghana for Gina so the 2 Abama NDC.
Come on.
And their political commitment and what they fight Galamsey in a way. Oko almost 120 day policy contract now almost having with Ghanaian people now. O share paragraph 19 almost stated categorically so banning all illegal mining in our forest reserve. Honorable the late environment minister Honorable Mutala Mohammed. Almost granting interview or Joy News or say president will fulfill his promise to repeal LI 2462 within 120 days. 120 days in a pound when they were 9 months.
But before more accident in the banner. Not 120 days in my.
No, but
I did what the man for.
Inti Abana Gasano when you are say or a yard dear much me quit Galamsey. Because come my manifesto more, maybe a more responsible mind and wants them. First statement of who make here and say they will make sure they wage a ruthless war against Galamsey. Now, question maybe some would be and say ruthless war any. Ruthless war na President Mahama mo promise here our manifesto mono any. And the Ghana coalition against Galamsey organized a press conference on the 19th June 2025. Omo petition, omo the petition come our president. Ebu bo amount for dia omo to Galamsey. Omo ye Galamsey, omo ye complicit in illegal mining. Abepement then a president I found.
Me say medie.
MP for a win, omo boni din then omo I found.
MP for I win.
Yes, omo boni then a president I found. Yes.
Nye labi.
Yes, Oscar for labi.
Oscar for labi. Ehemfo a ewo sa a win enclave ho no. Omo eye press conference ka say if you say we are ba yo mu MP a o to ye Galamsey e che sa NDC ni no.
Yes, omo chop
na omo twa na su. Omo twa na su afri ho no mo. Still no man pene e no na so ye Galamsey. Obi anche no. Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana. Say who nipa mienu bi.
Yes.
Joseph Yamin ene Abanga. Joseph Yamin ye NDC national organizer. Ana Abanga ye NDC vice chairman national. Oso mienu ye Galamsey enti yoko fo nkwachi wo mo. Oso mienu aba.
Yes.
Ye ji wo bia.
Okokra petition mo ko mo kwa aka Azim constituency chairman NDC constituency chairman de ni abri gidigidi o tu Galamsey. Uko dunkwa so a constituency chairman de ni abri e tu Galamsey nde newspaper me ba ha me farm newspaper tano north was tano south omo MC de ni abri gidigidi o tu Galamsey when your president entumi nkan chere say ohu you onim omo ye Galamsey no they should fix it yet o man we somewhere last 2 weeks yet o man we mu na Ghana Water Company ba I say almost per 281 increment tariff increment. Adentia illegal mining. That I'm saying now you to know affect water bodies no. It is car mo purify water nsuo aye no mo no. Afei ne boy den. Inti na mo de sa tariff increment na ba. That was just 2 days to president engagement with the media. We kura was say catch president and say ampa Galamsey no say you e ku Ghana for. Say president there mate say almost on pipe nsuo nti ebia
nene mbu de ni pa ka kebe no pipe nsuo.
Yes, the president no pipe nsuo nti dey kai on ti ase ECG for kura buy almost the almost tariff increment buy ade nti almost Galamsey yet o my we mo last week FDA so the almost dey aba adanya Galamsey say farm enwane ayedua nkontomre bayra yedi ninia Galamsey say no mercury lead arsenic ne sa anyomanyoma na amode illegal mining is going a long way to affect crops na yedua to consume. This should tell us say be Galamsey ne duru no the only thing we can do to solve it is to declare a state of emergency. Now later ya hwe kwan ya be regulate system no, then we make sure people mine responsibly. But political commitment willingness na president dey be quote ya no it's not there. President in ready so be quote ya Galamsey no.
I was sick on money here ska on money here gold na wo hwe my Google BBC I was saying our win traditional council banishes NDC MP.
Yes.
Over alleged disrespect and Galamsey allegations.
Definitely.
Was it where Ghana web story and I'm reading no. Was it the member of parliament of our win Oscar Labi has faced the anger of the Awin Traditional Council's leaders following allegations of serious misconduct and disrespect toward the paramount chief and several divisional chiefs within the Awin Traditional Council. His misconduct has prompted the Awin Traditional Council to take a decisive and punitive action, banning the lawmaker who represents the NDC from setting foot on any land within the Awin traditional area. The leaders who perform a ritual by pouring libation and sacrificing a white sheep while dressed in black and red attire express their disaffection from Ofori Labi. They emphasize that his disrespect toward the paramount chief had tarnished the stool and the dignity of both the traditional council and the chiefs. Was if he steps foot on this land, let him be dealt with. Where him for Nekasa?
Yes, when you MPP for
if MPP for and this for first him for Nekasa.
Yes.
Was if he steps foot on this land, let him be dealt with drastically by the gods and idols of this land.
That's very serious.
We the chiefs are pouring this libation to disassociate ourselves from him, and so we don't want him to associate with any chief of our men. And the thought to us was Galamsey is me.
That's very serious.
ABC Canada.
Yes.
Say member of parliament. Na yes we Galamsey na for na frɛ say masa yes we Galamsey brani enka ho asɛm obo frɛ na wa yomu sei obo frɛ na wa yomu sei sa mo se etwa desu.
Yes. When you are president at presidency on tea kra coalition of Ghana coalition against Galamsey for the petition come out on the 19th of June. So we presidency on tea kra the petition bro. So then a president I have found.
Onye.
Then a president I have found. Omo frɛ omo party national executives mienu so omo nko yoko abepemende what we be found.
The woman from
Abepemende what kra say omo akohompu.
Yeah,
MPP for MPP for na mo nya hwe no se si a mo se yemfa to mi nsem so da hyem nsa fix the problem a mo ka say eda ho no afei mumbom na mwacha afa na mo ye ne mo because Galamsey yi na ko asem obia be ka cha no say obi otu Galamsey nde bia ye NDCD and they are aware, they know those who are doing it. Into president emfre internal family meeting on frɛ ono ani party for no nto omo fo say minim se Galamsey mu na mutu ba esremu mu ku Ghana fo nti munyai
yeah, me back was the message be on DSTV at the end was saying arithmetic gurus, please come to my aid. Originally, the minister sought a reduction in the subscription, that's 30%. But from this narration, DSTV didn't agree. Instead, they have expanded access to more channels. Does this work out as a reduction in subscription charges? How about subscribers who actually don't want more channels, only a price reduction? Have they been saved? And was it oh goodness, was it I'm not a subscriber, but the above was my reaction yesterday when I listened to the minister. Enti yet so
as everyone my mama answered directly from DSTV multi-choice for Angasa. Omudi community aba na dey na mo kan
and then two na aba.
Yes, two na aba. The
latest one na say alopa de no
we
Q&A de no and FAQ no FAQ frequently asked questions and FAQ no
there be no we
latest one okay short one be no
there be short one no we
meba hey
and they dealt with reduction.
I said no we're 3rd August.
Okay.
Where August it's Fanedi and bra. And then almost the two na and the two different na by it mesh na ye redeeming na say it is say because what the a movement television so one who ade na okay it is one who fabra na ye nhwe ni nyina sisi say okay ti mamenko Monfa chairman patrol. Wait a minute, Mr. Monfa chairman.
Okay, we are frequently asked questions.
Okay, it's where latest one now what the buy.
Yes.
It was FAQ, right?
Yes.
Where 1st October. Or more when the last kunku almost more clarify bibiano. Last kunku.
Yeah.
T was say media statement clarifications on DSTV value offerings. 1st October was say following the recent joint press conference with the Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations, the National Communications Authority, MultiChoice Africa and MultiChoice Ghana, we wish to clarify the FAQs published on our website, which created an erroneous impression of a contradiction regarding the DSTV value offering, which is effective today, 1st October 2025. We would like to clarify as follows. 1. We fully support the joint media statement that was issued by the Honorable Minister Sam George, and implementation of same has already commenced. 2. As contained in the said joint media statement regarding the value offering, the committee will reconvene in 3 months to evaluate the impact of this initiative. This will be a periodic exercise. And then 3. There is no restriction on the subscriber's choice of a bouquet. This offer is available to both existing, returning, and new customers from 1st October 2025. We apologize for any inconvenience the FAQs may have caused. Ends and now more every year. I will make a FAQ 1 to be a metiana. Can back me, which I be 2 paragraphs to be a naked.
Yes, Mammy, would have first one, the third one. Third one is very important.
Okay.
The first one will say, what is this promotion all about? And also, this promotion is our gesture to give our customers even more value. New, active, and previously disconnected customers who are active during promotion period on DSTV will get to view one package higher than what they have paid for. At no extra cost. Now point 3 no. Almost how long is this promotion valid for?
Okay.
Indeed the next I'm doing the buy any no it's about promotion. And yet on no crown ko negotiate you. I don't know that.
So Sam George intervene crow back
I don't know that. Into almost say how long is this promotion valid for? And the director has to read this promotion will run for a limited period. It will start on October 1st, 2025 and run until 31st December 2025. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay.
Just any permanent to cry. And I won't disrespect now. Yeah, Honorable Sam George, the journalist. No, I think President code of conduct no say or shall say or revoke or invoke the powers of that code of conduct.
Na that's all.
Say President Hannah the buy.
Meaning. So
the kind is a real fear.
Yes, what Nevers Mensa join news. Was it Vance and Tibro? On
Tibro.
Also what come for
difficulty to comprehend with the English.
Was it Vance in comprehension the she said the Ghana Education Service was a man in school. A
home minister.
It is advancement just or call
a school or quite free such as Bibu. Now
oh my goodness.
A home minister.
I'm maybe imagining saying minister be under President Kufuor.
And a year say
multimedia journalist. In fact, and take it or leave it. Evans Mensah is the star broadcaster at multimedia.
Yes,
he's a star. Wouldn't mean ye.
Na a woman
and then you say the brofon ye.
Yes.
O kasima won tiase. I say we can in crime. Na we allow the obake e that was so amasin what tiase. Okay.
Well, ba we angasa wo hwa journalist for angasa nkofo mum. Ye ba ye ablekuma not ye hu de esi ye. Omo police ni kwatumi bo journalist ni asom. Omo boys ye omo ye ntutura se mo hokra no. E de omo nsa ba ko wo journalist ge bi eni. Sia so ye nya communication minister anka say o enya hwe kura anka wo de gina ma journalist for na wotumi tina TV national television so ankwala hwe president so ya o say o the IP address aba IP address o say honorable some George and then they are because asema got tina TV so e kan ye no say e ka efa government official ni bia ho a anka ne de besi ogro we mu nye
Sam George e kasa na nsei no ka say ade a wo hwehwe ya Ghana for so hwehwe free multi choice and na DSTV on say ye better price no so me wo video no ho about 40 seconds
yes
and akalan pacho ready fato so na Ghana for enhwe ansa na ye TV so akọ social media YouTube and then Facebook and then TikTok bacho fato so I mean any
in my office, and I'm clear in my mind that meeting will not come to an end without a reduction, an agreed reduction in the price. I have seen the attempt by the South African management to say that when you buy a package, they should upgrade it to the next one. We are grateful, but that's not what we want. We want a price reduction, and that's what we will push tomorrow at tomorrow's meeting, and I'll update the country as soon as we're done with that. Ghana and South Africa team in my office, and I'm clear in my mind that meeting will not come to an end without a reduction, an agreed reduction in the price. I have seen the attempt by the South African management to say that when you buy a package, they should upgrade it to the next one. We are grateful, but that's not what we want. We want a price reduction, and that's what we will push tomorrow at tomorrow's meeting, and I'll update the country as soon as we're done with that.
All right, enti the papa of the university ala brand TV a friend of Sam George, one Minister of Communication and debe to aso obekache Ghana for nyina say ade chia na o se na holiday na ade chia on beko meeting na watiti wonya ne ntie say multi choice for na DSTV for na South African company no say price no monte so na don be ya ne say wo compact e de be compact plus no de wo chiri eyel mu wo mpesa asem for no tie no mo ko se meeting mu dia Allah wallahi se ya enterprise no so wa Allah wallahi ye mpie mfiri ho Sam George ne kan yi what is so many days wo ko se dem na ya enterprise no so dia wallahi ye mpie e de besi muga just say de besi ya enterprise no so dia afa enrage Sam George be press conference asem do kan ai dia best said it unprecedented e bin si Ghana da now the word unprecedented there so musipede I don't know whether they have some fetish on but more unprecedented humiliation, unprecedented embarrassment. Say a bit or say jabede a yapa the mope kwana broso ɛtɛ na bro so a wo compact wutua na e be compact plus wo compact plus na se wutua na e be premium and that's the be na e do ato so meanwhile enu achia na wo se yende yempe ye chiri eye chiwade eye musuo wo se the Ghana for pe and the wo Sam George wo pe ene se ye bete so na Ghana ni bi no wo pe se wo tua we ya ye be ka se de call next grade wo se yempe. What have you served us? Why end the day yatin the so? Why subscription then yatin so? Obi enu wa Ghana yatin the so dia ya ne say yes wutua e de be ko anim. Sam George say no ye chiwade e na chiwade na Sam George odi. That is where we are. That's where we are. Before we move, you be call social media no. Na invitations here will be sending message catch me so oh God they say yes we say president will share civil society organizations in na o makodwendwen ho ahwe na me say pacho. I wouldn't even say that is not enough. It is an indictment on President Mahama himself. Say what first attempt 2012 to 2016 we failed to fight Galamsey. What could say 8 years? What to man remedial classes? I'm passing say this how I want to fight Galamsey. President Mahama, he doesn't want to be held responsible for anything. Free SHS also be review. How are you going to review free SHS? How are you going to review the solution? And they say or base stakeholder consultation. How can that be a solution? Meeting stakeholders, how can that be a solution? It means you are bereft of ideas. Because bereft of ideas, you say, woni hu adi bia woni hu kwan bia say obetimi handle asebno. And then what flexible society organizations me personal opinion is say either the president is bereft of ideas or the president is complicit in the ongoing Galamsey menace. Mr. Two Makano, either he is bereft of ideas or he is complicit. Make the tree ne say if that say President Mahama when mu kwan kro be fa so akọ Galamsey ade san so a na Galamsey asem na ekoso so woni hu bi if that say President Mahama wonim de onim kwan kro be fa so akọ Galamsey ya luti the one friend ko se mo meboa no anye san so dia na wonim hu bi two choices am dem now pick ba ko do pe and it's up to you Baki yanko and then the Dahwing MPP internal matters and then we sorry anu akabing mekanenura mesense su biem say 1998 MPP ko sunyane Emma President Kufuor then candidate Ejekum Kufuor na contact GH Mensa e de kwahye so na Kufuor do so ka ho enipa na woye na Kufuor do virtually like the campaign manager kan campaign ho pa no e kobra GH Japan. In fact 98 ne modern and someone PPM competition bi no ho ma ya na eda for musa inti eden ya said the Dr. Branch Apple can and say eden will be jobs kakra but I'm hoping so also nya jobs will be taken in good faith. Dr. Branch Apple me no opinion no nti I'm telling you today say was when the jobs come to you take it in good faith and don't say your politics in tin or no be say na wo no ma will be jobs no ya na blood bank for adwuma na wo yenta ma jobs na you are all in politics so take it in good faith. Na President Kufuor winning then candidate Kufuor winning 98 o winning elections campaign course 2000 elections MPP won the election led by John Ejekum Kufuor. Any power appointed no any power appointed position be by me make two ne Attorney General and Minister of Justice ne Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo one ne compete fiercely Sunyani 98 they were the press secretary Kwabena engineer Kwabena AJ Japan no were virtually like the communication director for the party at that time after spearheading an Akufo-Addo's campaign Sunyani. So before I appoint to be as Attorney General Minister of Justice, I used to the Pakonu Limujidi. Before I appoint to be as your spokesperson, press secretary, I used to the Pakonu Mujidi passe who mutual respect and dobe can be obey or also boom. Mebusa yeni as they say ye kasama bako we busa who say. Do you think say in your heart of hearts se baako winia why and the wakasama other different contestant no do you stand a chance based on your conduct to say you betima catch will say be press secretary to the other person now ask yourself any social media so TikTok, Facebook, YouTube fan say your conduct you say se baako winia ye betima ko gye nipa kona name are representing our baby ana my cite the two per example third one abante baako mi mo din na okọ University of Cape Coast no support Alankojo Chematin John Alankojo Chematin ebra Professor Mills be president edru baby akwane tana na Akufo-Addo sama abrante den na mo abonten na national security for and Professor Mills and John Mahama omo na bon ho ban omo de nam krom ba bia omo na bon ho ban today where is he omo akokra on free politics but ne conduct nti ekwakwa otan na Akufo-Addo eye de nema basa where is that person today and she call your name ya e can na Akufo-Addo be president no he could have been a minister because he had all the qualifications but the conduct busa wo say e de wo ye wo uso we mu no wate no uso mu no wate no na ne yere cry ne yere nka wo ne wo didi na tem sabi prebiasa ne yere na wo didi na tem no wo ma minister qualification no wo minister qualification no wo girlfriends when you be qualification no wo buso bi go be minister qualification yet you go after them busa wo say ye wi a obeden back yenko
yes some way at times okay no wash one can say because and say you know manipulations no does na AI no so nya kan ya na ya twist one kasa but ya pa say as young men to say you know my time say tena ye hwe nyoma ni bia ekoso no we wish pa say anka enkosa de ekono because MPP mean you know say nya bo MPP din pe asema obia kan say a crash for party
yeah
MPP there say unsuan there ana say onye crash ni ana okasa entia untumi be join MPP and then it has been there for long
yeah
any be krana e say you moving crime say and then you be join party ni because you pe party ebe force say suade and then fast forward in semini bia na nyoma ni bia esisi no kamia kwa say me gidi pass see our way no we are in trying times and very soon say we presidential elections here ebe fa yentuma palfra but that notwithstanding no eno na bra penyin ka aye no nsema yetoto mane ye ho no say we are ohun abetuma hwemanim that should be the question oba kro we mu kra ye won krofo a omuye nuanom ana amuye busiafo a ba ko NDC and ba ko so MPP
of course
omunko let me give a clear example ono abo John Jinapo and ono abo Jinapo ma me ba ko papa ba ko
yeah
ba ko NDC ba ko MPP omuni aye MPs
and omuni apanyin say neutral
yes they are doing well for themselves obi anko ntokwa obi ambo no ho obi ande ni nyanko atem not for a day and I'm matter say omakwa ko gina baby edi omo atem because of political party yet say political party say ye ba be kire ya adwen na aka kire Ghana fo de betumi aye so that on beto abama ye and I wo the MPP to NDC a wow to mu say ba no nyuma pa MPP and ayebi amagana fo because so obo free such MPP beba utrim obo masloka MPP beba utrim obo one constituency one ambulance MPP ne beba utrim obo
free maternal health
MPP beba utrim free maternal care MPP ne beba utrim almost all the good policies I want mind we money MPP ne rolling out. That is to tell us that MPP is an attractive a visionary political party nti adentina just an internal way a section of process na ye kono major election ankasa da yenim 2028 eda yenim eno kran na say enye easy na say ye koswa to ma na ye hu say ya ebeduru ho no nsem a ye ka ye no eno na NDC fo no be den e be campaign
yo
e koduru sambre no so a na ucheche mo na ye den because hwe the 2024 elections na that's the same thing that happened nsem ni bia sabi ye mpanyifo ni bi kan ye eno na NDC for the year campaign eno na NDC for the year campaign wo hwe interviewer honorable A+ a grantee you know nsem ni bi o kan ye
no
o grantee interview because say MPP for kra ba ne constituency e de omo strategy ba no ye penyi ba ko friend ka tell say MPP for ba wu
okay
strategy say no mo de ba meanwhile you call yourself a lawyer political member enne opposite to abama sa interview no cranium me share I lost or how would I say I was disappointed and then delegate for me so much heavy that no do so a better because contest internal contest here ye kwei mama yanka no crane nkyere ye Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia by the grace of God delegate will definitely retain him as our next flag bearer. Come 2028, Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia na edeneko. By a year, say in a democratic dispensation, and then a political party, democracy dino. We go through the process. So a man for some contest here. That was only pan was a man or a because political